Actually, I wasn't planning to shoot a video today because I kind of had some plans and I didn't have time, but now suddenly I got some time and I just didn't prepare anything. I didn't do my makeup and I didn't do this setup with the lights and camera. I just turned on this camera and put like this, and I didn't even set the microphone. I just used my phone's microphone. So anyway, it's just unplanned video that I wanted to do actually for a while, and actually I feel guilty because I didn't post anything for a week, and I feel like I have to like make a video, like any video. And today I thought that I could answer some of your questions that you texted me on Instagram, or you left some comments some of my videos. So today I think that I want to answer all of these questions. I feel like other people also would like to know this answer. They also want to know some more information that you're asking about. So yeah, today is going to be a Q&A about Korea, life in Korea, visa, like study and blah blah blah, all this stuff. So let's start. Okay, so the first question is, my bro wants to apply, but he doesn't know about Korean language. Can he apply? So as I understand that your bro is he doesn't know Korean at all, and you're asking if he can apply or not. So I should say that first of all, I am talking about Korean language program, not about the bachelor's or master's degree at the Korean university, any Korean university. We're talking about Korean language program, okay? Because it's kind of different things. So if you want to apply for a Korean language program, it's okay if you don't know any Korean, because in most cases this language program is kind of starts from level 0 till level 6. So actually you can start learning Korean like from the level 0, but you have to know a little bit English, at least a little bit, because you kind of need to communicate with the teachers and with other students too. So yeah, it would be great if you know English. But I should warn you that if you expect that the teachers will be speaking English during the lesson, no, they will be speaking Korean. They will be just showing you pictures, trying to explain everything in Korean. And I don't know how it works, but actually you can understand everything. Okay, not everything, maybe some things, but later, as more as you try hard and learn, like do your homework, and as more as you get used to these teachers, you kind of get used to the way they are speaking, and little by little you will start to understand them more and more. So don't worry about that. Oh, somebody asked me if I completed my study, if I finished my study at the Korean language program. I should say that I applied only for 2 semesters. It was level 2 and level 3, and I couldn't finish level 3 because I had to take care of the documents to change my visa from D4 to G1. So I had to prepare documents to apply for visa G1, and it kind of takes time, so I couldn't attend classes anymore, and I had to just quit without finishing. But I still have my books that I got for this course, and I can just study by myself. This is basically what I'm doing right now. I just study by myself. I keep studying Korean even though I changed my visa to G1. I mean, I didn't change. I'm still waiting for their decision if they will give me this visa or not. But I have a permission to stay in Korea right now. So for now, yeah, I just live here. I try to get a part-time job like here and there. I try to live here, and while I'm waiting for my visa, for their decision about my visa, I just live my life here in Korea, and I keep on learning Korean. Yeah. So the next question: will you get alien card or get a paper visa without work permit? What did immigration said? I think he meant about immigration office. What did immigration office said about work permit? So first of all, as I explained like 2 seconds ago, I still don't have my visa. I'm still waiting for their decision about my visa, but I have an alien card. Here's a very tricky thing, because alien card is not the same like visa. Like visa is, this stamp in your passport or a paper or something like this. It depends on the visa, or it depends on the kind of visa, because in Korea, as far as I know, they don't do the stamp in your passport. They kind of give you a paper or something like this. But ID card in Korea is just your, personal, like, how do you explain this? It's kind of like a passport. In my country, we don't use such things like ID or like this, card. We use passports, like usual passports made of paper. So yeah, for Korea, ID card is just the same as a passport, and visa is a different thing. So I have my ID, I have a permission to stay in Korea, but I still don't have my visa. I still didn't change my visa. I'm just like kind of in the middle. And about work permission, I asked the manager at the immigration office about this work permission, like how can I get it and when can I get it, or if I can get it. And they said that if you're a holder of G1 visa, you can get a permission to work after 6 months of staying with this visa, with this G1 visa. Yeah, so after 6 months you kind of get you can get a permission to work. And how to get it, you kind of ask this question to an immigration office. You should call them and just ask what documents you should prepare. So but this all will start only after you get the visa. So first you need to get the visa, and then later you have to take care about your work permission. But now of course I need some money, and of course I have to work. So I just find some part-time jobs. It's not official. They just pay me by cash, and that's it. Could you please explain the process of topic level exam? Like how many times we can give topic level exam in a year? How difficult is it? Process of changing visa D4 to D2, living cost, where you live in, job opportunity for international students, etc. So first of all, let's speak about the topic level test. So topic test is a level test of Korean. So you kind of show your Korean knowledge. If I'm not mistaken, I just heard some rumors and some other students talked about this. But as far as I know, you can apply twice in a year. So you actually have to apply to this test. You have to pay for it, and it's in winter. And wait a second, or is it four times in a year, like winter, then spring? I'm not sure about the summer, and I'm not sure about fall. So you kind of have to research about this, because I have never passed this topic level test and I don't know anything about it. And if I'm not mistaken, the same person asked me about the structure of this test, like what questions they have, and is it hard or is it not hard. I don't know anything about this. You just buy the books to prepare for this topic test, and you just see all these questions. That's it. This is the only way how you can know if this exam hard or not. Process of changing visa D4 to D2. So D4 is the visa that you get if you come to Korea to this Korean language program. D2 is the visa that you get when you come to Korea to get the bachelor's degree or master's degree. So it means that it's the long-term education. Korean language program, it's not long-term education. You can just stop after like 1 semester and just go back home. You can stop after 2 semesters and just go home. Or you can study for all 2 years. So it depends on you. When you want to change your visa D4 to D2, you kind of have to apply to a university to get a bachelor's degree. So first, you study at this Korean language program and you have visa D4. So, and then you just get enough money for your education at the bachelor's degree, and you just apply for a university. You prepare all the documents, and as if I'm not mistaken, you have to have this topic level test. I'm not sure about this. It depends on the university, but I saw that some universities say that you have to have like the level 3 and like higher, and then you just apply. You wait for the university's decision, and if they say yes, you can study at our university. You just pay the fee, and then yeah, you just change your visa. But I'm not sure if you can change your visa from D4 to D2 without like leaving Korea, because I heard that if you want to apply, for example, if you study at this Korean language program at the University A and you want to apply to a bachelor's degree but to University B, like it's other university, I heard that you have to leave Korea and then you have to apply to this University B, and then they send you the documents that you need for visa D2, and while you're being in your country you have to apply to this visa D2. So, and I heard that if you apply to the same university, for example, my university is a Gyeongbok University, and I'm studying at this Korean language program, for example, and I want to apply to this same university. So, as I heard that I don't have to leave Korea to change my visa from D2 or from D4 to D2. So it depends. So you have to ask the managers that work with students. You should just research about this question. Living costs. Many people ask me about my living costs. It's really hard to explain because first of all, I live with my boyfriend, so the house contract was made to his name, so he is paying all the bills. And for a while, I don't have a job here in Korea, so obviously I don't have money. So my boyfriend kind of pays for the food and everything. And if we go somewhere to other place in Korea, he kind of pays to this transfer fee for subway and so on. But I asked my boyfriend about how much does he spend in a month to live here with me in Korea. So we live in this one room. This place where we live right now, it's called one room, so it's basically one room, but we have place to cook. We have a little bathroom which is together with the toilets. It's really really tiny. So he pays around 500,000 Korean won per month, and this is the rent. You also have to pay for the water and the light and the gas. It's around 100,000 Korean won, sorry, not dollars, 100,000 Korean won. And for the food, it's around maybe 700,000 Korean won, but this is for two people, and my boyfriend, he kind of eats a lot, so I think that if you come to Korea, you don't spend that much money on food. And yeah, just other things one subway, one way ticket on the subway, its cost is around 1,300 Korean won or 1,500 Korean won. Job opportunities for foreigners. I say it all the time, but I will repeat it for you again. When you come to Korea with your student visa, when you come to Korea to study, for the first 6 months, you cannot officially work in Korea. Of course, many students start to work illegally. They just go to all these factories and just, they are not officially employed in Korea. And it's actually really dangerous because police can find you and you will have to pay the penalty, or they will just, I don't know what kind of punishment you will get, but this is illegal. You can't work for the first 6 months. After 6 months, if you stay in Korea, if you keep studying, you can get part-time job. In 1 week you should work specific amount of hours. I'm not sure about how much, but because I was not interested in this question, I didn't look for it for this information. So yeah, only specific amount of hours, not more, because you have to study. So the government knows that if you're a student, you have to study, so you have to get good marks, you have to really get the knowledge. So yeah, there are some strict rules about this. And as a part-time job, you can work at some cafes, at some restaurants, for example. You can work as a waiter, or you can just help at the kitchen, you can clean dishes, something like this. And if you work with customers, if you work as a waiter, you have to know Korean really well. And usually the employers, they ask for a person who knows Korean not less than level 3. The level 4 is actually even better. If you're not confident about talking with the customers, you can get a job at the Korean factory. It's usually really far away from the center of Seoul, and actually from the center of every city. It's usually at this, like countrysides, so it's really tricky if your university is far away, like in the center, and you have to work like in the countryside. So it's a little bit hard, but some students like manage to do it too. So yeah. So next question. Let me know how to make the letter why you apply G1 visa. I also want to apply G1 visa from tourist visa. You just explain the story, like why exactly you want to apply for this G1 visa. For example, in my case, I applied for this visa because I don't want to be in Russia right now because my country started this war. If I come back home, like to my country, I kind of will have to like agree to all this war. I will have to agree with the opinion of my government. I will have to agree with the actions of my government, and I don't want to do this. And also in Russia there is a law right now that you can't say anything bad about Russian army or about this war. You even not allowed to call it a war. So if you do this, you will get a penalty, or you can get to jail, even to jail, guys. Really, it's really serious. So I explained all this stuff, and I said that I can't be in my country right now. I mean, it's dangerous for me, for my future. I don't have a future if I go to my country. And many companies are closing, so I'm worried that I won't be able to find a job, and many people are get fired because these companies are closing. So I just explained all this, and yeah, that's how you make a letter. You just explain the story from the start till the end. Like, I want to study some performing arts like dance, singing while working, but I want to work legally. Please, can you recommend me a visa that I can apply? You have to get a visa D2 because D4 is only for Korean language program. If you want to study like performing arts, it's kind of a bachelor's degree, kind of. So you have to apply for D2 visa. And as I said before, only after 6 months you can work legally. So yeah. Are you still in D4 visa? No, I am not. My D4 visa is finished in June or July, June. And now I'm waiting for G1 visa. I don't have a visa right now actually. Can we convert our tourist visa into D4 visa in Korea? No, you cannot. If you come to Korea with the tourist visa, you can only change it to G1 visa, like the refugee visa. If you want to come to Korea with D4 visa, you have to apply for it while you are in your home country. So no, you can't. Hello, could you please tell I have to send my documents by post or on mail? Also depends on the university that you apply to, because for example in my case I didn't have to like send my documents by post. I just sent them by email, and they didn't even ask to bring like original copies of my documents to Korea. So yeah, it depends on your university. Just check the information on their website. Do they offer a course in English lecture? I want to study biomedical laboratory. I think you're talking about the bachelor's degree in biomedical, laboratory. So you have to apply to bachelor's course, and I am not sure if they have a course in English, like lectures in English, because it's a Korean university. It's Korea, so students are Koreans, like in main cases. So of course Korean students will have lessons in Korean, so I think you have to have like really good Korean knowledge. I will start studying in the summer semester. I can't speak English well, but I will do my best. How about the communication? Well, basically, as I said before, the teachers during the lessons, they don't talk like English. They basically explain everything in Korean, but you can understand it, I promise you, because they know how to do it. And about English, well, if you learn Korean like really hard, you will start to use Korean like really soon, so you don't have to worry about English. And not many Koreans, like not every Korean person knows English well, so they also use like really basic words. They kind of use like gestures and face expressions, so this is how they communicate if they don't know English. So don't worry about it. I think yeah, that's it for today. This is all the questions that I found, and if you have more questions about my life in Korea, about the study, like physical everyday things here in Korea, then yeah, you can write the comments to this video, and I will make another Q&A video for you. So like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.